Hi, it's Maggie with Golden Lights Within, and I'm back with another video. This one is part of the series of life lessons with Millie. This is Millie, the special guest, my dog. And, as I've said in other videos in the series, Millie has taught me a lot of, about living well, and that is part of, right? Golden Lives Within, living well, living with vitality. And so I like to just share fun little lessons that Millie has taught me. So today I'm actually just talking about how she has taught me to be more in tune with what is important in life. And I will elaborate on that, but I think that, sometimes we need to flip the script because, so for example, you're right, if you're looking at your day and you're like, obviously we have to work, but like you're thinking about all these work deadlines or these appointments that you make or, need to make, or all these things that you need to do. And then you're so busy mentally that you can't focus on like the time with your dog or like the time with your child or whatever it might be, the people in your life, or just, being in nature, being in solitude and enjoying that, right? You can't enjoy this like really present now important time because you're just so much thinking about these other things, and that those things, really what that presents to your mind is those things are more important than like, Millie or, whoever is right in front of you. And even though you don't feel that way, that's almost like what's communicated because, this, like, so for example, if I was doing that with Millie, obviously like I'm not focused on her, I'm not putting time towards her and being fully present with her. So that is what, is important in life, is to, really flip the script. And I think that you almost have to do an audit of like, okay, in my day, what are the most important things really that I want to be present for? And I think that it's not our fault, but like sometimes life is just so busy and we're pulled in so many different directions that the things that we truly find important, we are not present for because of that. And so I think that things can just get confused and lost in the shuffle, but we want to look back on our lives and feel like, okay, these things that were the most important to me, I was truly present for, spent the time with those people, and like really showed up in the way I wanted to with them. And of course, we're human, we're not perfect. Not every time is going to be perfect, but it's just more, right, of the intention. And so Millie has taught me this, right? Like, what is important? It's like time with people, animals that you love, and showing up presently for those things. And so, I just encourage you to look at your own life and, in your day, what are the things that are most important to you? And are you, creating your day in a way that you can show up fully and really, enjoy and be present, in those times of your day with those people, with those animals. And, obviously dogs just do this naturally, right? They know what's important, they know who they love, and they show up fully in those moments. And yes, I know that they are dogs, but they can show us and teach us how to do that. And, that is extremely important in living, having a life well lived. And so sometimes it can be hard to look at these things and be like, oh, like I'm not, I've been really busy. I haven't like shown up to like really love on Millie and like be there to play with her, being fully present, not just like thinking about 2 million other things. But it can be hard to be like, I've been doing that for weeks, months, whatever it is. But bringing that to light can really make you think about things, and then you have the power to shift things. So that is my lesson from the wise little Miss Millie, and I appreciate you viewing this Golden Lights Within video, and I will catch you in the next one.